I opened the door and stepped into the house with Lily and the boys walking in behind me. The silence was deafening. The kids didn't say a word. Lily was tense. I could feel it in the way she gripped her purse like it was about to fall apart, but my mind wasn't on them, it was on Faye. I kept seeing her face, the way she looked at me earlier at her office, not a trace of warmth, just cold unreadable eyes. For 11 years, I believe all she wanted was for us to be a family again. But today it was like she had shut the door completely. Gabriel, Lily's voice snapped me out of my thoughts. I looked up at her. You've been thinking about her again, haven't you? Who don't play dumb, she said. Faye, I stayed silent. She walked closer, folding her arms. Do you want to marry her? Leave me? Is that why you've been acting so distant? Lily, I sighed. It's not like that really. She raised a brow. You've been paying her more attention since we came back. Even when I told you she hurt me, you barely reacted. I looked away. You need to rest, that's your answer, she scoffed. Rest? She shook her head and stormed off down the hallway. I sank onto the couch, rubbing my temples. What a mess. Dad, I looked up. The boys were standing in front of me. Caleb had his hands in his pockets. Liam was fidgeting with the hem of his shirt. What is it? I asked. Caleb spoke first. We need to talk to you. It's important. I sat up straighter. Go on. They exchanged a look. Then Liam said, we saw Lily and Faye at the dress shop. I frowned. Okay, they were arguing, Caleb said, but it wasn't like Lily said. Faye didn't say anything mean. Lily was the one yelling, and then Liam added, Lily just dropped to the floor. Like she was pushed, but Faye didn't even touch her. I blinked. Are you sure? They nodded. We think. Caleb hesitated. We think Lily lied, not just this time, maybe all the times. Liam looked at me with wide eyes. Dad, we feel bad. We think Faye didn't hurt Lily, and we also need to tell you something else. My chest tightened. What is it? The gun, Caleb whispered. The one we used that night. It wasn't ours. What do you mean? Lily gave it to us. Liam confessed. She said Faye killed our real mom, and that we needed to protect ourselves. She told us Faye was dangerous. I couldn't breathe. She said it over and over. Caleb added, she made us believe it. I stood up slowly, everything spinning. You're telling me Lily gave you the gun? Yes, they said in unison. I stared at them, my mouth dry. She told you Faye killed your mother? They nodded. And I lost your mother, I whispered, pacing. Your mother died in an accident. Faye didn't kill her. Faye carried you both. She's your biological mother. The boys froze. What? She was the surrogate, I said, my voice shaking. But she's more than that. She raised you, loved you. She was the one who stayed up when you had nightmares. She was your mother, always has been. Caleb sat down slowly, shock all over his face. Liam's eyes filled with tears. Why did Lily lie to us? I don't know, I muttered, but I'm about to find out. I stormed down the hall and opened Lily's door. She jumped. Gabriel, you told the boys Faye killed their mother? Her eyes widened. What are you talking about? You gave them a gun, told them to shoot her. I was shaking now. I didn't. Gabriel, listen. You lied to them, I growled. You've been lying to me. I only did what was best for them. No, I snapped. You did what was best for you. I'm their mother too. You are not, I said. You never were. Her face twisted. You still love her, don't you? Before I could answer, the front door opened. We both turned. Faye walked in. She looked calm, too calm, and beside her was Hunter. My stomach dropped. What are you two doing here? I asked. Faye walked forward, her heels clicking against the wooden floor. She smiled, but there was no warmth. We're here to tell you something, she said, something that will blow your mind. Lily stiffened. Faye turned to her. You want to say it, or should I? Gabriel looked between them, confused. What truth are you talking about? Hunter chuckled and stepped forward. Oh, you love this, he said. Lily has been very busy these past few years, and it looks like your past is finally catching up with you. Gabriel's eyes widened. What the hell are you talking about? Faye tilted her head. Let's just say the woman standing next to you isn't who you think she is. I stood in Gabriel's living room staring at him and Lily. Gabriel's eyes were full of confusion. He looked from me to Hunter, then back at Lily. Lily, on the other hand, looked worried. She tried to keep a calm face, but I saw the panic behind her eyes. I smirked. Lily, I said, folding my arms. Are you sure there's nothing you want to tell Gabriel? She lifted her chin. Go to hell. Hunter chuckled beside me. Gabriel frowned. What's going on? Someone say something. I looked at him. You want the truth? Yes. I turned back to Lily. Last chance. She rolled her eyes. Do whatever you want. I nodded. Fine. Then I said it. Lily killed your wife. Gabriel blinked. What? Even the air in the room froze. I said. I repeated slowly. Lily killed your wife, my stepsister. Gabriel shook his head. No, that can't be. She arranged the accident that killed her, I said coldly, and she watched her die. Then she made up the story that I killed her. Lily didn't say a word. No denial, no defense, silence. Gabriel turned to her. Lily, tell me she's lying still. Lily said nothing. Tears welled in Gabriel's eyes. You really did it. Lily finally spoke. So what if I did? He stumbled back like she slapped him. I wasn't done. And Gabriel, I added, Lily doesn't have cancer. What? He whispered. She's not pregnant either. Lily laughed bitterly. You just couldn't stay out of it, could you? Why would you lie about something like that? Gabriel asked, his voice cracking. I looked him straight in the eyes. Because she planned all of this from the beginning. He shook his head slowly. I don't understand you, I said. Before you married your wife, you dated several girls. You promised each of them marriage. Gabriel's eyes widened. One of them was Lily's younger sister, I continued. She got pregnant, and when she found out you'd been lying to her, she took her own life. Gabriel's mouth fell open. What? That's why Lily found you. Track you down. She planned everything. She wanted revenge. No, he whispered. She seduced you, played perfect, and then she stole from you, embezzled money from your company. Set you up for it. That's why you've been getting those audit letters. Your company is going bankrupt, Gabriel, and soon you'll be arrested. Gabriel turned pale. He looked like he was about to faint. Lily clapped slowly, mockingly. Well done, Faye, she said. You figured it all out. And now what? What are you going to do? Gabriel stared at her. How could you do this to me, to the kids? Lily's expression turned cold. You deserve it. You ruined my sister. She died because of you. I didn't know exactly, she shouted. You didn't care to know, you just move on like she meant nothing. Hunter stepped forward, and I guess now's a good time to say this. You're also the reason my sister Haley is in a coma. Gabriel looked up at him confused. What? Hunter's jaw tightened. Your lies, your selfishness is like a trail of destruction. The boy standing near the staircase looked stunned. Is it true? Ian asked, voice shaking. Dad, is it all true? Ace looked at Lily. Did you lie to us? Did you ever love us? Ian whispered. Lily's face twisted into something cruel. Love you? She laughed. How could I ever love the spawn of a man like Gabriel? The words hit like a slap. Ace stepped back, hurt all over his face. I stepped forward, furious. Don't you ever speak to them like that again. Lily raised a brow, still defending them. She said mockingly, even after everything they did to you, they're just kids. I said they were used, lied to, manipulated by you. Well, Lily said, shaking her head, you really are something selfless and stupid. She looked around the room, rage rising. You ruined everything. I planned this for years. I was supposed to watch him lose everything and crawl to me for help. Then I'd finish him off. Her voice cracked. And then you came back. You just had to come back and ruin it all. She screamed and grabbed a knife from the bread tray on the table. Lily, no, Gabriel shouted, but she was already running toward me, blade raised. I stood still. Lily's eyes burned with rage as she charged at me, the knife raised high. I couldn't move, my feet were stuck. Faye, move, Hunter yelled behind me, but I didn't actually think Lily would stab me, even though I know she killed my stepsister, but I was just overcome with shock that my brain and feet refused to cooperate. Then a grunt tore through the air. The knife didn't reach me, it struck someone else. Daddy, Ian's voice cracked. Gabriel, I gasped, blood everywhere. Gabriel fell to the ground, groaning, clutching his stomach. Lily stared at him for a split second, then she turned and ran out the door, disappearing into the night. Call an ambulance, I shouted. I already did, Hunter said, pulling out his phone. The police too. The kids were crying. Ace dropped to his knees. Ian held Gabriel's hand. Don't die, Dad. Ace sobbed, please don't die. Gabriel looked up at me, pale and shaking. Faye, don't talk, I said, kneeling beside him. Just stay awake. No, he whispered, I have to say this, I've been a fool. Save your breath, I muttered, pressing a towel on his wound. I always loved you, he continued. I just didn't realize it until it was too late. I stared at him, heart pounding. You think I did this so we could be a family again? He gave a weak nod. Didn't you? I laughed. No, Gabriel, I told you the truth because I didn't want someone as sick as Lily around my children. He flinched. There's so much I didn't know about you. I went on. Now that I do, I can't believe I ever loved you. He gasped for breath. You'll change, I swear. You'll pay for my crimes. You'll go to jail. Just forgive me. Be with me again, please. Yeah, you're definitely going to jail, Hunter cut in. That's one thing we can all count on. Gabriel looked at Hunter, then at the kids. Faye, please just say you still love me. I said nothing, please, he whispered again. Sirens wailed in the distance. Flashing lights approached the house. The paramedics rushed in, followed by police officers. Step aside, a medic shouted. They lifted Gabriel onto a stretcher. Blood stained the carpet. Wait, he called as they wheeled him out. Faye, please. I stood in silence. An officer walked over to me. Ma'am, the children will stay in your custody. You're now their legal guardian. I blinked. What? The kids froze. Ian sniffled. You don't want us, do you? Ace wiped his face. We were so mean to you. We're sorry. I thought you hated me, I said quietly. We were wrong, Ian whispered. I was scared, Ace admitted, but you're not like Lily, you're better. I sighed. You're just kids. You were manipulated. I get it. Hunter placed a hand on my back. Let's go. They'll take it from here. I nodded and took the boys home to my grandparents' house. They didn't say much, just sat on the couch holding hands. That night felt long. By evening, Hunter's phone rang. He picked up. Hello, yes, this is he. His eyes widened. She's awake. He paused, stunned. She's really awake. I turned toward him. He hung up and looked at me, stunned. Haley, she woke up. My breath caught. Hunter, she's awake, he repeated, smiling. My sister's awake. I stepped closer. That's wonderful. He grabbed me in a sudden hug. You helped me get justice for her. I smiled. I'm glad. He pulled back and looked into my eyes. So what now? What do you mean? My grandfather still wants me to marry you. I laughed. You think that's happening just like that? He grinned. Why not? You still have to woo me, Hunter. He stepped closer. Will you hire? Before I could blink, he leaned in and kissed me, soft, sudden, warm. When he pulled back, I stared at him wide-eyed. I'm glad I met you, he said, brushing a strand of hair from my face. You're strong, brave, and you helped me get justice for my sister. I just did what needed to be done. He winked. And now I'm going to woo you. Prepare yourself, Faye, because you're going to be my wife. He walked away with his familiar smirk. And for the first time in a long while, I let myself smile happily as I felt a small warm feeling in my chest.